Can I get this old junk rusty padlock working again? My hopes is that I can at least get it cleaned up and look functional. Maybe even find a key for it and get it to work. Previously, I have put some rust inhibitor on this. You can find that in another video that I put out recently. And this is the way it came out. That was a clump of rust. I may have a picture I can show you. But let's get right on this and see if we can't get it going. Follow along. Join me as I share stories of my life as a kid, bringing junk home and turning it into something useful. Yep. What am I going to do with this old lock? I don't know. Rusty junk. I guess it would look good in somebody's collection. Maybe they have a key for it. I know there's places you can go buy all kind of keys, but I don't want to. All I want to do is know that it's going to work. Yeah, if I had the key. Clean it up a little bit. Look at that. I think it would. This is supposed to turn. I wonder. Looks like it's got two flat spots on it. One on each side here, like that. Right there and right there. And my guess is that's where a person could grab a hold of it if they wanted to. And actually see if it would turn. I don't know if it will or not. I doubt it. I can't get a hold of it. Not with this. Just not precise enough. Oh, ouch, ouch. Landed in my foot. A long way from your heart, son. Kid. That's what my father-in-law told me once. Cut my finger. He looked at it and he said, "It's a long way from your heart, kid. Get back to work." He was just kidding, but it was funny. No, he was real sensitive when someone got hurt. He was really sensitive. And didn't like it. Especially if they got hurt while working on his stuff. And I had my shares of scrapes and bumps while working on his stuff. Ended up in the emergency room a few times. Got the scars to prove it. But it never killed me. Thank goodness. Or I wouldn't have enjoyed seeing my grandkids come around. So that's here. Oh yeah, man. Hey, something moved. If I could get in there to trip that, I think this thing would open. Let's see what, normally there's a catch about right in here. Catches this, you push it down, it catches, spring loaded. And yeah, if I could get in there that easily to trip that, what good is the padlock, you're saying? Well, padlock like this would have kept it honest thief honest. because he's not going to tear it up. And if you got a dishonest thief, he's going to tear any kind of lock you got on there off anyway. So yeah, that's the way I always described it. That was described to me like that years ago. So I describe it to you like that. I wonder if I could get on the back side of this and turn that just a little. Thinking if I turn that just a little bit, it may make a difference. Nope, that's not going to turn. Too tight. Huh. I just think that should pop right out. Huh. So I can see it catching right there. It'd be neat to get it opened. Get everything louvered up, lumbered up, and I'm not really a restorer. I just clean stuff up and make it look half decent. I'm going to do this just a little bit, so don't get excited. I could feel that moving. It wouldn't take much to open that if I could get that to release down in there. And I can't. Too bad the key wasn't with this down there in that old basement. But that might be the reason why it was down there. Because they lost the key. Or maybe it was just old inventory and they weren't selling it anymore. I don't know. No one would know that for sure. Yep, that would have been a unique key. You can see the curvature in it. Would have went in, a nice flat key, and then this whole thing would have turned. So this whole thing has to turn, but I'm thinking it has to turn with the lock. This right here. So once it's in, it releases it and it would turn it. I wonder if I got a flat piece of metal and just slid it in there. You try something. Be onto something here. Get her all cleaned up here a little bit, and let's see if I can't shove that back in there. Look at that, that goes right in there. And interesting. Just saying, if that would turn. Found these pliers years ago, and they're Channel Lock brand, made in the USA. Thought maybe if I slid that in there, it would turn, but it's not going to. Let's cut this just a little bit with this tin snip. I don't know what I'm doing, but I do know that if that slips in there like that, and if I could get that to move a little bit, maybe it would mark those pins, and I could actually make a key for this. What do you think? Probably not. Nah, you're right, I couldn't. I've had these pliers for years. I found them. I don't remember where, but I remember thinking, well, that's a nice set of pliers. I think I'm gonna keep those. They were in a pile of junk or something. Come on, Marv. Don't pinch your fingers. Yeah, I think that turned a little. Could have it? Nope. Just me hoping. Nope. Come on. Yeah, if that's all rusted up in there, it would take quite a bit to move that, wouldn't it? Well, anyway, what do we do here? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in some rust inhibitor, or better yet, I'm just going to soak it to death with some WD-40 and just let it go for a while. See if that loosens any of them parts up in there. It might. Then again, it may not. I got to get it to turn. I'm going to try one other thing here before I stop. That didn't work. Let's go in here and see if it works here. Let's pull this one back out for a minute. I don't think it's doing anything anyway. Let's see if this... Huh. Okay, cleaning this out. I got that opened. Still cleaning a bunch of this dirt out of here. It's just caked in there. And that's that product that I used. I'm not sure why that's so caked in there. I wonder. Try this first. Wow, there's a lot of that product in there. But it surprised me that I was able to get that freed up. You can see it just has a little catch on it. Got her cleaned up. Let's shoot some of this in here and see if we can't get it clean. That means that's full. And that's that. This is this right there. And I wonder if I took those two off. Let's pound this one out up here and see if we can't knock that pin down. It's trying to come out. Let's try her some more. That just barely took a bump and it came right out of there. So what that is. It's this right here. Tap that just a little bit more. That takes that off. Let's pull that pin out. Right there. Right there. Well, this thing sure is moving easy. Okay. That. There's something there holding it. And these two pins right here, this pin right here, is holding something. Don't tell anyone, but I'm using a nail set for a punch. Oh, it's not coming. Not coming. Spent a lot of time just fiddling around with the thing this morning. I got a lot of the parts loose, but it's still not functioning the way it's supposed to. I'm playing around with it as I'm talking to you, so like I said, I'm going to soak this and see what I can do with it, and if it's something I can put back together, I will. If not, I'll bring you back and let you know what's going on. Okay, I have this padlock in front of me. Put it back together, and I've just decided to let it alone. I have a couple more here that, after my experience with this one and the key, I think I'm just going to let these two alone. Unless one of you has a key that you think would fit this, drop it in the comments. I'd sure appreciate it. Or if you think you have something that would fit this, I may be able to take it to a locksmith and get it fixed, but I put this back on, I pounded that pin back in, and it's good shape. Now what I'm going to do is close it and see if it actually latches. I don't know if it will or not. Here goes. It didn't latch. So that means that I've got something a little bit out of line in there. But that's just the way it's going to have to be. Because I'm not going to work on this anymore. I like it the way it is. I have this and I have this. I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think? We're going to call this project complete. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, drop them down below. And if you like what I bring to you, please subscribe. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can I fix it this time? Not on this. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can. Until the next time.